Show, hey, last week is over. We are a lot better than how we looked then, and we can't do it a lot better than that.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin then.
Panthers take over first down 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here's Young now to throw right away. That's into the hands of McMillan on the slant. They'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 5.
Let's go now. Ready?
On the RPO, a pass taken by McMillan. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Down. Smash. Yellow. 22. Black Ultra.
McMillan comes in motion.
Ready?
Young to throw on 1st and 10. That's taken in. It's Xavier Legette. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Panther first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Ready? 50 green. 10 cycle. 6 mega. White, white. Drill green. Green jack. Ready.
On play action, Young. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's into the end zone. Xavier Legette. Touchdown, Carolina. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here's Nixon on the return. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
at their own 20-yard line.
First of all, you ain't fat long enough. With me, you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite for the mic. That's characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You whack, you twisted, your girl's a hole.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Second quarter now. Rams in control of the football. They've got it with a second down and 10. On the ground, this is Williams. Nice game here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
Give him 14
yards.
on that one. First down, L.A.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stafford. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. That changes a lot. He's out of bounds all the way down at the 20-yard line.
It's a gain
Here's
of
first and 10.
45 yards. That's another Rams first down.
Stafford gets this one out quick to McCoy. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up second.
Really well done here by
9
the defense, Mike,
at the
executing this
19-yard
zone
line.
defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Gain of 9 yards.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's first and goal. A shotgun snap to Stafford. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive.
That'll be intercepted. So they're going to take over at their own 8-yard line.
Every defensive coordinator, like in the NFL, preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Second and 10.
Blue, claws red. Ready?
Little play action with Young. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
yards.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and 10.
Watch the back on this play. Green jack. Ready. Black, 95. Hut.
From the gun, it's Young. And that is incomplete.
And his passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Punting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. To return, it's Nixon. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
38-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd
From
and
the 43,
5.
here's 2nd and 5.
Set. Set up.
It's another run here for Williams. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now it's Stafford. That's hot. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. As we bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. 2 minutes to play. 1st half, all tied at 7. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break.
280. 10. Middle. What are you hot?
3rd and long. Here's Stafford. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
Ethan Evans in punt formation.
4th down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt. Back deep, Jahan Dotson. That is taken at the 10. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Striker. 3. Come on, set. Ready.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
So he gets on the board, first catch of his career. I can promise you he's going to hang on to that ball. Now, it wasn't the flashiest of plays, but just try to get him comfortable and try to settle him into this game.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
10 cycles.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. He'll come up to 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
Yellow. Blue striker. Blaster. 6. Ready.
Out of the shotgun. Young. He's got a man. That's McMillan. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Okay, ready?
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Black, 95. Go pink.
We get in motion.
Cut.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Yellow, 22. Shot, 17.
To throw, Young. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Play action, Stafford unloads downfield, looking for Nakua. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down.
On the play fake. And now we're going to late timeout coming in the waning moments of this 2nd quarter.
A 6-yard loss.
Here's Ethan Evans now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. Return man can only make a fair catch, and it is at about the 8-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Fight, 6. Slide blue. Here we go, set. 52 blue.
McMillan, the man in motion. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The 1st half has come to an end. Could not ask for more from that 1st half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
The Panthers take over first down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Let's go. Black 40.
Dotson, the man in motion. Young to throw on first down. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
A second down throw for Young. Over the middle, he's got Leggett. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup, because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Third and inches, you're thinking the tight ends are on the field to block for the back or the quarterback, but not here. Nice setup here, playing to the tendencies of their offense, and they come away with a nice completion.
On first down is Young. Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. Chuba Hubbard, touchdown, Panthers. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Here's Nixon on the return. Oh, wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. They'll run it with Williams. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. From his interior spot, that's Derek Brown on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 6. They'll go again here with Williams. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up third and 7.
On third down, Stafford. Right side, complete to Nakua. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball.
In trouble, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Red 80.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Third down and 16.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
long way to go.
Set. 180.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Punt team headed out for the Rams.
Formation for the Rams.
Doc's in, will bring it back. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team gets possession of the football.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go.
Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Kobe Durant was up to make the stop.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down. They'll go again with Hubbard. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 18 on that one. It's a Carolina 1st down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
1st and 10.
Red, yellow, 60 red, steel, black, red, cycle.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. Open man downfield is Weekend. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A big play for the Panthers. 32 yards.
Let's go. Ready?
Now Hubbard. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Garrett Bush there to make the tackle.
It's 2nd and 8.
Yeah, they know what's up. Cause I never gave up. All I know is going to get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain, they taking off the damn heads. I'm running up this door.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 8.
Red. Ready, ready. Drill green. 6, Madden.
McMillan comes in motion.
Hut.
On 2nd down, Young. That's the left side, hauled in by Weekend. Was brought down and pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Ready. Hut.
To throw is Young. Open man, left side, he's got him. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they're on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
Take a risk or take a trip, you know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised, I fell through with the knickknacks.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal.
45, White, set.
They'll run with Hubbard. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4.
Down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 5. Brings up second and goal.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
Set, hut. 50, Green.
McMillan, the man in motion.
Set.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
Here we go, set. Look, set.
Now this looks like a design run. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Bryce Young, touchdown Carolina. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Ryan Fitzgerald kicking off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Here's Nixon on the return. And he is stopped around 25. His drive will begin
At their
there.
own 25-yard line.
Set.
On the give, it's Williams. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
He was brought down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Set. Go 20. Zebra.
Working out of the gun, Stafford unloads downfield looking for Nakua. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
Let's give credit to the defense. I mean, those throws, they have not been there this entire game. They have tried time and time again to test this defense downfield, and you can see a little frustration mounting from some of these receivers. They cannot connect downfield.
Third down and 9.
He goes, set. Yellow 20.
Still got momentum, offense.
50-50.
From the gun, here's Stafford. He'll throw complete to Blake Corum. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is fourth down.
So we see this more and more often in today's NFL, Mike, where on third down, the ball is actually thrown short of the chains. And there's really two reasons. One, teams are a lot more willing to use fourth down. And two, they have a lot of confidence in these receivers and tight ends and backs to run after the catch.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down.
Is a turnover on downs.
Opposite, green. Here we hut.
Here's a handoff to Hubbard. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Fight, 90, blue, black, blue striker. Say.
They'll go play action with Young. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
That one's hauled in left side by McMillan. And he's in! Teteroa McMillan. Touchdown, Panthers. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
Fitzgerald now for the extra point. He's got it. Panthers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Set. Blue 80.
On play action, it's Stafford. Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready. 250. 20 hot.
Throwing, Stafford. Out to his right. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to...
And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's second down.
By
this is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. That's down the field, and he's got Ferguson, the tight end. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
And the Rams, first down.
Again, it's Stafford. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Tutu Atwell was the one he was looking for. And that will lead to a second down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
So, after two straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Throwing again is Stafford. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down.
We go set. 180.
Stafford to throw it. That's taken in. And he will score! Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Extra point coming now from Brown. It's up and good. And the Rams are able to edge a bit closer.
28. Rams 14.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This will be taken in at the 2. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Down. Set.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And a strong first down run to pick up a 9. Setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 40-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Now it's 2nd and 1. Another run here with Hubbard. Past midfield to the 45. And he will go all the way. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. Oh, big problems there on the conversion. Poor snap. It is no good. It is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Here's Nixon on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First down, Stafford. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now a second down throw for Stafford. Going up top. That's caught. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
His kick is good.
They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6. Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
On the double.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Here we go. Set.
Here's a handoff. Hubbard heading right. Down the sideline. Inside the 25. And he will score again. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. So now the Panthers and Young will attempt the 2-point conversion.
The Panthers will
They're going to try to run it in. And this time he'll be stopped short of the goal line, maybe a little winded after that long touchdown run. In any event, the try for 2 fails. Here's Nixon on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
Set. Yellow 20.
They go play action with Stafford. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. That one thrown behind for target, and it'll be incomplete.
Well, it's late. You're losing. Things really haven't gone your way all day today, and there's really not much left to do other than to try to take some big shots downfield. That time, the coverage is really good and just falls incomplete.
0.
Stafford now on second down. That's into the hands of Cora. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Down.
Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this third down a lot tougher. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. He'll air one out for Palmer. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more...
And this ball intercepted by J.C. Horn. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Rams 21. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Nixon on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Set. 280.
The shotgun snap to Stafford. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. And he's going to be out of bounds just shy of midfield. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight, they continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
Real quick, whole squad on that round, 0 to 100, real quick. Real quick.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 38-yard line.
2nd down, it's Stafford. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. And we get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Stafford now on 3rd down. They'll set up the screen here to Cora. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
180.
They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. Lets it go downfield for Ferguson. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. They get the victory here away from home to run their early season record to 2-0. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.